Finally stood up for someone who needed it. My neighbor Vincent is 81 and lives alone. Last month, this contractor van kept showing up at his house. I didn't think much of it until Vincent mentioned at the mailbox he was getting roof work done for $12,000. My stomach dropped. That house has a tiny roof. I asked who recommended the guy. Vincent said nobody. He just knocked and pointed out problems. Classic scam. But I didn't say anything because I never do. I mind my business. 2 days later, I watched the contractor climb on Vincent's roof, walk around for 10 minutes, then come down without carrying any materials up there. No buckets, no shingles, nothing. Vincent came out and handed him a check. I felt sick. This was probably the second payment. I thought about my old landlord who got scammed for 15 grand by fake repair guys. I saw it happening and said nothing. She lost everything. So I walked outside before I could stop myself. I called to the contractor as he got in his van, asked what work he'd done. He said sealing and waterproofing. I asked to see the materials. He said they were already applied. I asked for photos. His phone was supposedly dead. Then I told him my friend was a licensed roofing inspector and would check everything tomorrow for free. His face changed instantly. Got defensive. Said that wasn't necessary. I pretended to text someone. Said my buddy could come by morning. The contractor started talking faster. Said he had other jobs. Couldn't guarantee he'd be available. I said fine. Inspection doesn't need him there. He went quiet. Then asked if there was a problem. I said yeah, maybe there was, because I hadn't seen him carry one single bucket of material up to that roof. And roofing supplies aren't invisible. He got angry. Told me to mind my business. That's when Vincent came back outside asking what was happening. I felt bad, but I was already in it. I told Vincent I was worried he wasn't getting what he paid for. The contractor showed Vincent some fake certificate on his phone. Vincent looked confused. Said the man seemed honest. I called my friend Jake, who works construction, put him on speaker, asked what a legit roof repair should cost for a small single-story house. Jake said maybe $4,000 tops. Vincent's face went white. The contractor backed toward his van, started talking about premium materials and special processes. Jake said that was garbage through the phone, asked what company he worked for. The contractor wouldn't answer. I gave him two options: refund Vincent everything and leave, or I'd report him to the state licensing board and police for fraud. Also said Jake would inspect anyway, and if there was damage from his work, we'd add it to the lawsuit. The contractor got in my face, but his hands were shaking. He knew he was caught. Vincent said quietly he'd already paid $8,000. The contractor tried to leave. I stood in front of his van and said I had his plate and company name and was calling police if he drove off. My heart was pounding, but I didn't move. He sat there a full minute, then got out and asked for Vincent's bank details to transfer the money. I said no, you're writing a check right now inside. We went in. The contractor wrote a check for $8,000 with his jaw clenched. Then I said he needed to pay for a real inspection and actual repairs. He started yelling I couldn't force that. I said I wasn't forcing anything, but the alternative was police and lawyers and his license investigated. His choice. He wrote another check for $2,000 and left looking like he wanted to murder me. Jake came next day and found 4 loose shingles and 1 small patch needed. Maybe $300 of real work. He fixed it free because Vincent offered to bake him cookies for a month. Vincent tried to give me the extra money. I said keep it for the house. He started crying. Said he felt stupid. I told him the stupid one was me for almost walking away like I always do. He said I saved his savings. All I could think was how many times I'd seen this happen and done nothing.